2, 3. 123rd episode of the now world famous live stream with me, your host, Doctor Lefthandthread, operating out of a secure facility in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Here we are, we've got some people in the chat already. There's a PC Fixer first done. Second man is Big Star. John Muir, good to see you, John. And BW's Deals and DIY. If anybody wants to know what kind of show it's going to be, ask BW's Deals and DIY, because he's been with me here for 3 years. He's watched every episode of the Sunday Surgery, so he can tell you what it consists of if you're a newcomer. Pat Mack, good to see you, Pat. Glad to see you on the stream. Hope everything's all good with you, sir. And I think we can start. Everybody tap the screen to like the stream. If you're aware, or you may not be, we've got a nailer show tonight. There's James Frill. Good to see you, James. I'm good, James. We've got nailers coming out everywhere. We've 3 of these finished nailers. These DCN660 Dewalt nailers that one's not even ramping up. These ramp up, but they don't fire. Well, hold on. What about a battery in them? We're going off the reservation already. Let's see. Not firing. Number 1. The one of these not even ramping up, I think. Oh, it hasn't fired. This will start to fire. Oh. Stop there. It's not firing intermittent for that one. That one wasn't firing, but it's firing now. Sometimes. No, this is not firing. So will we go for the ones that aren't firing first, I think? I usually give you a choice because there's usually different machines, but we've got 3 nailers, so we'll go for the ones that aren't firing first and see how we get on. There's no SDSs, Pat. Don't worry. I have SDSs in the surgery, as you would expect. However, there will be no SDSs featured in this live broadcast tonight. That's it. Anyway, we have tons of batteries. We have to explain how things are going, the surgery here. The simplest way I can explain it is we're 3 months behind. Things that I got 3 months ago are only been fixed now. So we're 3 months behind in the surgery. So oil destroys them, but I don't think oil's the problem with these. This guy's had them. There's one of them I was able to do a nail count on. He's fired 65,000 nails. Somebody who oils their nailer wouldn't have fired 65,000 nails. So we're all right. We're all right. Alright, now oil does destroy the DeWalt nailers. There's a wee thing there. A wee do not oil sign. So we'll go for one of these and see how we're getting on. Good to see you, George. We have 20 watching, so that's enough to start the stream. I'll flip the camera here, guys, and hopefully we'll be able to get down with the show here. 32 watching. Tap the screen to like the stream. I'm going to get you into a proper position where you might see something. Wait a shot. There we are. We'll be able to see enough there. Did you oil one? Don't be oiling your nailer, Big Star. There's Rose Quartz. How are you? It was an old video. I was an old video. But you made it. You're not an old video, Rose. You're not even old. You're younger than me. For God's sake. You're only in the prime of your life, Rose. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. I know you're busy, and I nearly didn't make it myself. I was visiting the in-laws, and it was to be fair to the wife, she helped me make a tactical escape. She was very good. So we're at episode 1, 2, 3, and we're going full DeWalt nailer. Never go full DeWalt nailer. This could be a shit show. What do you make overall of a Dewalt nailer? Cheapest nailer in the market. Not the best nailer in the market, but the cheapest nailer in the market. And people keep buying them because they're cheap, and they keep replacing them. And they realise that some unauthorised, unregistered doctor might look at them, so they keep showing up in the surgery too. So there is that. So that's really what I make of them. They're probably a suboptimal design, if I'm honest. However, the price reflects the quality. And one of these has, I did a nail counting one of them, and has fired 65,000 nails in its lifetime. So, you know, it's hard to know. Reports are the Hikoki makes the best battery nailer so far, or Cabo HPT if you're in the USA. So here we are. This one wasn't firing. We'll try something here when we ever open. Too many moving parts. That's true. That's too true. A honey-do list. I have to paint the spare room rose to be absolute. Absolute. I'll send you a picture of Mrs. Left-Hand-Thread PC Fixer after a while. As long as you don't misuse the photograph. As long as you use it for honourable purposes. How are you, Bugs? I'm going to put a battery in this and see if I can get it to activate with the cover off. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. No, try to go there. No, it's not going to go. The reason why I did that, I was thinking about the activator there, the thing that activates the ramp up. There's a wee plastic thing that pushes the switch here to activate the ramp up in your nailer there. Let's see what that switch feels like. Oh well, it's alright. The next attempt we can do to fix it is open this switch and try and do a little bit of cleaning on it, a little bit of surgery if you like on this switch. We'll have to take off this switch has never been opened before, so I think that's the original tape that's on it there. That's very like the original tape, so we could have a good result here. Oh hi, Mrs. Left-Hand-Thread puts up with a lot. I've painted myself into a corner. I promised to paint the spare room. So that's what I'll be doing next week. And for you guys that view every week, we're going to take a break in Easter Sunday. We always take a break in Easter Sunday. So this will be the last one before Easter. And we'll be back the week after, and we'll probably do an epic one. We'll have to do an epic. We'll have to do an extra bit for you guys. We could be, I might go early, I'm not sure. And for you people in the USA, this is early because our time changed last night. We sprung forward last night on the BST. Your man's handy to me. I wouldn't be handy God if you needed me. Rose, you're in Florida. If you needed a man, you'd have to go and get your man, because I'd be here in undisclosed location in County Tyrone, thousands of miles away. Right, well that's kind of broke a little bit. But there'll be enough to hold it on, so don't worry. Let's put up a bit of a fight there, but we'll be alright. Can't fix anything. We'll see if I can fix anything today. I might not be able to fix anything tonight. I put a bit of solder into one of these. It wasn't I thought it wasn't connecting properly, and I might do that with this one to see if it helps. And other than that, I'm going to have to do a tear down. But first of all, I'm going to hit it with the cleaner. Growing vegetables might be a useful skill shortly, Rose, to be honest with you. With all the wires and things that's going on. No, I never work in the worth stuff at all. Bugs, no. The magic stuff's been used. We'll try again before we close this. To see if we can get it to fire. We'll see. The sun's going to be good. Don't think it's a switch problem, you know. Probably in here the problem. We'll give her one more shot here. No. No. We'll give her a hard try. I think we'll put the switch together for now, and we will go deeper with this one. We're going to have to go and do a bit of deep surgery in this one. We can't get away with the non-intrusive stuff with this one now. We'll have to go the whole hog. The next of kin's going to have to sign a few forms. Good man, Thomas. Yes. Yes, good man, Thomas. Keep yourself clean, keep your body clean, and your mind clean as well. Sparks and flames, always get the views. I don't even know how many people are viewing, but thank you to anyone who is viewing at the minute. We might not do sparks or flames tonight, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna have to open it up in a minute. Take all this to bits. This is always fun. See where the springs are now in this. I did the mic there. I lost my little magnet off my mic and it's suboptimal. What we'll have to do. If you wonder what preparation I've done for today's stream, somewhere between very little and none would give you an idea. And JPC Nova, good to see you. And we have 3 of these machines to get through tonight. It's just out of necessity because the guy that owns them has put me under a little bit of pressure, because I basically have all his nailers in the sick bay here, and that's the way it is. And the spring's there as well, that's good. Thought I lost the spring there. Tap the screen to like the stream. Looking at it for you. I'm going to have to put a 3-month waiting list at the minute. That sounds like a serious electronic fault. Bugs, you'd have to probably replace the whole electronics, and it's likely not worth it. No pun intended. No pun intended, my friend. But it's one of them things. springs look intact. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's intact. I don't have any experience with the air bearer nailer at all, or any of the air bearer products. To be honest, I couldn't say if they're good or bad. There's nothing really wrong with the springs here. There's nothing wrong with the driver as such. Nothing obvious. I'll take it all out anyway, and we'll clean the machine. This. We'll give that a clean, and we'll open this as well. We'll take this off. It does suck, but sorry about that. That does suck. I don't see anything that's giving us a lot of trouble there. Magic spray time. Just gonna have to clean everything. That's all we can do. No flywheel, you know. Definitely no oil used in it anyway. That's not the issue. There's definitely no oil used in this thing. Definitely not. So there is that. I need a good place for this mic. That's probably the best place for it. Anyhow, we'll probably put it back together and see what it does. Springs intact, everything intact. That's not what I like to see, but anyway, we might even solder the switch just in case, but I don't think it is the switch. Solenoid. Zach Small says solenoid. There's William Hamilton. What's the blade like? It's worn, but you know, it's just to have a few nails, but it's alright. I don't think that's the issue. Solenoid. I do not have a solenoid. I do not have a solenoid. We can only do so much tonight with these. If we get one of them going, we'll be happy. We have 3 to choose from. It's other switch wires at the solenoid. Right, let's see. You'd be surprised, I've actually got one of the framing nailers going with the magic spray before, because it was actually dirty. Let's see. You'd be surprised. Hold on. End of switch wires to the solenoid. We will see. We'll clean the lowy switch as well. With 3 to get through, so we can't spend all night in one, I suppose, you know. We've spent 20 minutes in one. We'll probably give half an hour to 40 minutes to each one, you know, so yeah. There's that. Let's see what way this is screwed here. Holding one of these is like using chopsticks. You have to hold your hand a certain way. It's just like, I'll show you here. We went in there and we seen nothing wrong, so we're going to put it all together again. The small springs at the front of the axis of evil. Anyway, hear the rain? Do you hear that rain? The torrential rain here at the minute. That's right. It looks about right anyway. We'll see. It's pretty good. It actually helps the ambience of some of my videos. I think some people like it in the videos that I've got a bit of rain in the background, but you know, it's Mother Nature providing that. It's not like a sound effect. I'm not that sophisticated in that sort of score, you know. Mother Nature provides sometimes. I think you have to put this pin on first, because once you put in the screws it's impossible. Or certainly not easy. It's like one of them things, ASMR or whatever, you know. Called well sunshine. Or Irish summer. Irish summertime. That's what it's called. Like, what do we think was the other issue? The matter of finding broken wires, we thought maybe clean this switch, unlikely, but yeah. Again, this is fix or fail. We have to just play on to the show and see if we get something going. I would consider one of these nailers, if one of these nailers go fire consistently at the end of the night, I would consider that a 1. I don't think it's a driver. I could change the driver, but I just don't think it is. Do you want me to pull out the driver again? I can. I'll pull out the driver again. It was so much fun to put in, so we'll pull it out again. We'll make sure. We'll put a different one in, just in case it is the driver. It doesn't look that bad. I have spare ones here anyway, so we have very little to lose, only our time, which I have to be honest isn't that precious at the moment. Let's driver out again. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know what I'll do. Try another one. Here's another complete one. It looks a bit better. I would say there's nearly more wear in the bottom of the there's nearly more wear on the one I'm going to put in, so it doesn't seem sensible. But who ever said I was sensible? Alright, we'll put this other one in. I don't know. I don't know how to test this all night. You guys can tell me for the next episode. It was trying to click. It sort of tried to click and tried to go, but it didn't click fully and it didn't go. So I don't know. Let's see. File the contacts. Do you know what I did a couple of weeks ago, and I might do it with this one? I put a bit of solder in the contacts. I soldered the contacts. Thanks, Darren, for that. Should clean that as well. Yeah, the contacts inside the trigger switch. I cleaned them and they're no different, so what I done is I got the solder there out and I just soldered it. I put a little bit of solder in the end of the contact and it seemed to work. Just a little micro bit of solder. We'll try another. We have that option. See, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to just test things and see how they go. And we're not going to get in too deep because we've 3 of these to get through, and if it doesn't go, I don't have a spare solenoid anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter if it's a solenoid. I'll put some wheels on now. See if she fires. We give the switch a wee rub, and we also put a different driver in her, which I think may not necessarily been better than the one that was in it. Yeah. Is it time to do a test? Something's different. Something's different. Fired one nail, which is one more than she fired there on. Might do the switch still. But if it's access, we have to just defeat that one. We can't go any further. We'll have to go on to the next one. That's the way it is. We're saying axis of evil. We're saying axis of evil. Spring magazine. Axis. Hey, gas. Gas. It's gas. I thought you wanted me to put gas in this nailer. That's not so bad. Well, we move on to the next one to see if we can get a 1, because I don't think we're going to 1 with this one. We could try soldering the contacts, but I think we're wasting time. It'd be wild funny if it did work though, so maybe I should do that. It would be hilarious if it did work. Because it shouldn't work. It should be only the it shouldn't work. Put that in there so it doesn't get lost. Let's see. I'm going to solder the contacts because it doesn't make no sense, but it worked for me one time. It's common and expensive. She fired one nail, so I think the axis is screwed like you guys are saying. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure the axis is screwed. But yeah. The magazine's not pushing the nails up. I think you're right. So why try this wacky idea just for the crack? No. Oh well. Patient was pronounced dead at 21:35. There's BST. May God go with him. And we're not going to reassemble that tonight. We're going to put the things in a little bag. Put its personal effects in a bag and give it to the next of kin. Because, yeah, we don't get time for that noise. We got time for death in the surgery. It has to move on. The next world. X as it is. We're all agreed. So say all of us. Right, let's go with this one. This one wasn't firing at all. See it firing now. Yep. Could be a switch problem. We will certainly try it. PC Fixers customers. They have no respect for the sanctity of the Sunday surgery. They do not. I hope he's getting a few pound off him. At least that'll be some compensation. Tap the screen to like the stream. We have one feel already. We may have two more on our hands. The one of these has fired 65,000 nails. So that might be the problem. Might be time for him to buy some new nailers. But we will see. We're going to try. We're here to try. Hello, Johnny boy. How are you? Right. Let's see. We'll do the stupid test first. Could be a spring problem with that one. Would it be? No, that spring's intact anyway. Looks intact. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Hello? No. No, it's nothing to do with that. I always check in case the ramp up button's got an issue. Sometimes I've had a bit of build up on the ramp up activator just to give her a bit more. This has been opened before, but anyway, we'll see. We might get away with a switch one this time. Be nice if we did. This has been opened before, and not only has it been opened before, I forgot to put on this bit. I found that sitting here when I opened this, and I thought it was the one out of the switch I'd already opened, but no, he's forgot to put that in again. So that's what he's done. He's been there. He's tried the switch clean, obviously. And Darren reckons filing the contacts. So if he's already done a switch clean, will I try and solder it for the crack? I think I might try and solder it for the crack. We're only 41 minutes in, we're into the second nailer, so we might be able to throw in a bonus fix, even if I fail all these, or whatever way it goes. I might be able to throw in a bonus one. Might give you a bonus. Might get a bonus one yet. Could be the same thing, you know. Could be the same thing. Just give it a little bit more of a melt there. See the thing. We're done up there. That's her now. Definitely be making contact now, you know. There's no way I would say this will do it. I would say this is a problem. I'm going to pull out the driver again. There's nothing else we can do. Axis again. I think it's axis again. I think you're right. I think when it comes to that, when it comes to it's the axis problem, I think we're at the case that, you know, I'll pull off the top. When it's the axis problem, I think it's beyond economical repair. At that point, I think it's over. And that's really what we're doing tonight. We're not going to try to be a hero here. Just whatever it is, it is. If it's screwed, it's screwed. If he dies, he dies. Here goes that spring. If he dies, he dies. But don't worry, I've got plenty of other stuff to screw out. Plenty of other stuff to work at. These turn out to be. I just told the guy I'd work at these this weekend. Yeah. But like I say, I have 3 months worth of stuff sitting there, so. You can have batteries, you can have anything you want. We'll fix something. Hopefully. Or it could be the biggest field stream on the planet. Springs look alright. Yeah. I think there's no point, is there? If the springs look alright. There's no point in going much further with that one. There's no nail stuck on her. Is it? No. There's Kevin McCartney. How are you? How's Ollie Brett? Hit the like button, guys. We're literally in lost causes tonight here. The looks of things. That's patient was pronounced dead at 21:47 hours. So he died as well, in my opinion. He died. He did. Also, I'm not going to waste time putting it together either, because what's the point? We'll move on to the next one. Hopefully we can do something with that. I'll put some of the personal effects away for the next again as well. All that old stuff there. And we're moving on to Nailer 3. Now Nailer 3, yeah, it was sort of fired sometimes. Sort of fired. Right, will we? Yeah. There one. There two. There another miss. So she's hitting miss. I don't know where that landed. No, I do not work at lawnmowers or strummers at all. I don't work at any petrol stuff at all. The all reports are not going to be any fuel to put on them very soon anyway, so there you go. They want their batteries fixed. So do all my guys, DC fixer. The one guy left me a bag of batteries on the 23rd of January. I've only got them fixed, and he's not content. I can tell from his messages he's not content. He wasn't rude, like, but he's not content. And I can understand that. Ideally, I wouldn't want to be living in 3 months. They all want their batteries. I feel your pain, man. I had the same problem, but it was the spring for the nails. Spring for the nails. Oh, right here. The magazine. We do have spare magazines, don't we? That's true. We do have that. We're not going to run out of them tonight. if we can get one firing consistently. He's been at the switch, look. Switch has been tampered with. But I don't know if it's, don't know. The spring's slow, isn't it, look? What do you think? We change the magazine. That's a different iron, that's not a hurt iron, but it's a iron. I guess not as slow there, no? That's more punchy. So we're going to put the magazine off this one on that one. And we're going to try that. Thank you for the suggestion, by the way. You will be remembered in heaven or Valhalla or wherever you're going. There we go. Going to have spare bits, aren't we? That's the beauty of this. Transplant time. Good suggestions, guys. Thank you for your support. That's why this stream is something special, and that's why I pull out here every Sunday night, except for next Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, and do these streams. And I've done this 123 times, so it has been fairly consistent. Except when I was off sick with the Bell's palsy last year. You know, that was what it was. There. So I think this might be there's a wee bit of a delayed reaction in that one. We'll see. He's been at the switch. We might give a switch another blast. We don't know. We don't know how well he's done with the switch, so we'll do it our way. We can. What's J-Bob's popping on there? WD-40. Maybe WD-40 would have worked. Well, what has happened? We've tried to fix two nailers, and we reckon they're beyond economical repair. That's our considered opinion. We reckon the axis of evil was the problem. The axis was evil and was causing us issues. Let's see what's going on there. Now we'll see. We changed the magazine in this one because we thought the other one wasn't sliding nice and slidey like this one is. that's what's happening. And if we get this fixed, we might move on to something else, because we've only done what? This in an hour? That's not even half a surgery, that. But the good news is we have 4 months worth of broken tools here, so, and we don't have to pull out an SDS. If Pat's still watching, let's see what's going on here. What are we doing wrong? There we are. Yep, still sliding, that's good. Oleg Milnik, good to see ya. J-Bob's body clock is offline. Sorry to hear that, J-Bobs. Hopefully that improves. Anyhow, we have plenty of stuff now, you know. We can make a nailer, but can we make a working nailer? Will we clean the switch when we're in here so far? I think we will. He's definitely been in here. He's broke some lugs off the switch. Not that that'll be a big problem. He's been a bit rough taking that open. He's not done a well good job. Hope he didn't glue it closed or anything stupidly. All I had to do is tape it closed like it was. No, didn't glue it closed. Thank God. Put all the bits in as well. We'll give it another blast. Oh no. We don't blame the user on this channel. There's other channels that like to blame the user, blame the supplier, blame the manufacturer. They like to blame everybody. We don't operate on that culture. If it's access, it's going to be curtains, I would say. I'm going to tape this up, and I'm going to be optimistic and tape this up. Put a bit of tape in this. No, customers never want the axis replaced. You just say, buy a new nailer, James. That's the way it is. It's just buy a new one. It's over. You know? That's just the way it is, James. It's never possible. It's never feasible. There was one time I did one because I had an old broken one here. But no, it's never any use. These could be 3 duds, and if the 3 duds are 3 duds, we're moving on. Maybe before I put that on, I'll try it. We'll have to see if it fires. Milwaukee one. Yes, that project is probably going to go ahead, J-Bubs. The thing is, I think Martin's going to take that one on. He's got the software already sorted for that one, but we need to get the hardware sorted. And the hardware has to be sorted by some fake internet doctor in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. So there's that. So that's where that project's at. Yeah. No. To me, J-Bub. Send it to me. God knows when all the time to make that all happen, but I think we have 3 fields in our hands here. The looks of things. Anyway, it's not the magazine. We tried that, but it was a good suggestion. I want to thank you for that suggestion. Do we think the springs are broke? The driver's not broken, anyway. Should we waste any more time in this? Or should we move on? Yeah. Soon get you a battery about here, Martin. I move on. Sorry, James. All your nailers are dead. They've banged out too many nails. So it's, yeah. Whatever. Did buy new ones. So what are we moving on to, guys? I thought that was going to take all night, but it did not. Let's see. We'll test some batteries. I think. What do we see? We have so many batteries. A couple of Milwaukees. We have. We'll start with these couple of Milwaukees. We have more than a couple of Milwaukees. We've got loads of everything. This one here. It's resetting the charger, but I don't believe it. So we're going to have to open it. Sorry for a loss. No, that's right. I have a recip saw, James. Do you want to see a recip saw? We can do a recip saw. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll do a recip saw. Recip saws are always fun. Let's see. We have a recip saw right here. They're always fun. Let's see, we get a wider angle. This is a big beastie. is one of those 380s here. One of the 380s. It's sort of cutting out and messing about. We'll diagnose it, we'll take it to bits. It might be sort of partially stuck. We'll do a service on it. These are always fun. Let's see, is that a 20 or what it says? 25. That is a something. That's a 20. Is this a 15 or 20? Or 10? Let's see. Brush ring replacement. I think it is the brush ring, sir. To be quite honest with you, I do think it is the brush ring. I'll take these bits of screws and stuff and just put them away out of the way. So in my way. Anyway, we'll look at the brushes first. We'll get the screws out. Yeah, 15 maybe. Yeah, 15. Blow up the rubber with the airline. Sounds kinky. That sounds kinky, Darren. We might just try that. I think she's partially seized too. I think we're going to have to do a service on the other end of it, don't we? There's something fucking funny about that screw. Something not funny about it as well. It's a 10. Where's a 10 in there? Anyway, don't know, see. Get out all the screws. There we are. There's a bit of life left in the brushes yet, I think. We'll give it a blow out. I don't think that's the problem. I'm going to put this section back together again, and I'll tell you why. Because we may have bother getting this open, and we need the rest here to be integrally strong to be able to stand the battery I may have to give this thing. If any of you seen a previous episode where I had to fix one of these, it was quite entertaining how much I had to batter the living daylights out of it just to get it open. There could be some vice action here. You heard of Miami vice. This is undisclosed location in County Tyrone vice. It's not the same thing. I think she just clogged with dust. With the dust. He was cutting drywall with it, so they always enjoy that, these things. The brushes don't seem too badly down on it. I very rarely have to do anything with the brushes in these, you know. But done no harm blowing that out. The problem is getting this button in and getting that released. So we'll see what we can do. We'll have to get that released. And we'll have to get this out. We're trying to get the blade out first. Get the blade out, that'll be well useful. That wasn't even that easy. Anyway. Yep, get out the socket again, absolutely. That's what we did the last time. Get the socket ready. What we have to do is push this button on to pull that out. And even with that button on, it doesn't always go willingly. So we've devised a plan. I think it was Gaz that suggested it the last time. We clamp a socket here to push this in. Okay. Need a small socket. Eight to 9mm socket. I think an 8 to 9mm socket. We have this little bar here, which should suffice. It should suffice. And if we bend it, it doesn't matter. We just want the patient to love. So we'll spray that with something. Give this all a blow. See? Let's see. I have to do without wire sockets. R.I.P. Hey. R.I.P. not yet. R.I.P. on the nailers. R.I.P. on the nailers. Sure. That's for sure. We'll try this way, will we? This is not stable. Not as stable as I'd like it to be anyway. What do we see? We'll do it another way. Here we are. We're one in. No, it's alright. It's alright. Pot Noodle power placement. If anyone from Pot Noodle's watching, you know what to do. Send on the stuff. Right. And away. They're all tricky, don't worry about it. Unwatchable. Oh, there goes the stream. There goes the stream. If the stream goes shit, we might have to go off. We'll move her a wee bit. Move the camera a wee bit to see what happens. Is that any better? Unwatchable. My God. Mine is gone. I don't say that. I need your viewing figures. So 39 watching, so I'd say a lot of people has ducked on off. Quality has gone down. That's a shame. Just when we were 1 and 2. Just when we were starting to win the battle. Anyway, let's go. Let's see. Look at that. Oh, it's bad. That's bad. Sorry about that. It's buffed. That's a shame. Just the stream was starting to get good too. It must be the weather. It's pretty horrible. Top of this screen now. Really bad. The stream's terrible. I'm watching it on our screen. It is actually horrible. I don't know if you can even hear me. Like, I don't think Tesla reach here. We're too on the slows for Tesla. We're too on the slows for them guys. Thanks for those. But that is shocking. Oh, I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this again. I'm going to move this again to see if it helps. See if it helps. Am I? Is that better or worse? Don't know. I'm going to shut off one of these devices here to see if it's still in the problem. Still in the surgery is underwater. Surgery has submerged. The good news is we're on with this thing. Ah, we're not running with a stream. This was a good nut too. Streams went fucked on me. Streams went completely fucked. Proper fucked. Not even slightly, just proper fucked. I thought you'd solve this problem with J-Bubs' devices, but not. Not so. Oh, it's seized on, sure. But we'll get it out. I'm working with this. Are we back again? Are we back in the room? Are we back again? Are we back in the room? Are we back? We're back! We're back! Thank God! That is a thing of beauty. I am victorious. Aha! We got it right. Look at that. Dear, dear. That's very good. And very nice. That'll let us get on with the show now, hopefully. We might just not move the camera just in case it's a camera issue or whatever it is, I don't know. Hopefully normal service is... Oh, it's not gone again, that's gone again. Oh my God. Somebody up there didn't like me. Anyway. Let's rock. Oh. Let's try a different one. Are we back? Are we back in the room? Hit the like, guys. This is a struggle, right, guys? Hit the like for me. You're gonna like it. You guys will love it. Yeah. Oh my God, here we go again. Here we go again. I'm contemplating my life choices tonight, guys. This is shocking. It's a pity it's buffering so much, guys, because this is the money shot. Sorry, John, stream doesn't work out for you. I don't know. That doesn't matter. All I can see is the orange pair of gloves. It's come round a wee bit, has it? Thanks to everyone who stuck by me so far. On again. Can you even still hear me? Can you even still hear me talking, or am I actually talking to myself? Alright, it's come back again. Come back again, that's okay. Thank you. So, what are we doing that's disturbing the feed? What are we doing wrong? We don't have a stream next week, John, so see you in a fortnight's time. Oh, that's not great. No. Oh, hey, something's bad. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with the whole thing. Double T Soaring Gas Rose, he's a long time follower of the channel. Soaring Gas, he's alright. on. Before I do that, I'm going to have to free up that button. That button's a problem. This is a problem here. This button is a problem. I'll have to get it off here. No, he's alright, Rose. Don't worry about it. These guys just like give me, they like busting my balls, but it's all in good humour. It's alright. It's all about a crack. It's all about old carry on. I'm more annoyed about the fuzzy connection than I, to be honest, than anything else. Nothing else will annoy me. Other than that. No, it's alright. Thank you for your vigilance anyway, Rose. PC Fixer takes care of any problem children we have in this one, so we're alright there. We're okay that way. Got the button freed up, so that's good. At least that, but I haven't solved the internet issue yet. What the hell's going on with it, I do not know. you're this cannon, Rose, but you're earless cannon. One of the only ladies is a member of Team Suboptimal, so you're more than welcome to be here. That's it. Sorry we're not looking too good tonight, guys. Sorry about all that. I'm not worried about the trolls. I'm not worried about a bit of banter. I am worried about the buffer and stream. I thought I had that problem solved, but it's come back to rear its ugly head again. Let's put this where it was before it started buffering to see if it helps. I think we're one fix tonight anyway. And we're 139 in. Just throw them back, it's funny. It's well funny when you throw the trolls. They don't know what to do, they shit themselves. Let's see, can we cook anything with this? That's funny. We brace this enough to. We'll see. I'm afraid to move things. I'm afraid to move the camera. I need to brace this board. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to show it. I'll take that charger out of the way in case I cut the lead off it. I am calling that fixed. I am calling that fixed. Thank you. That's one down. That's actually quite a recent patient to the surgery, so we will be pleased. I told him to be a few weeks, but he asked for a sawzall, he asked for a sip saw, so you got it. I don't know if we've anything else handy. We're going up there with 20 minutes, maybe, or so. We'll do see what we can do here. A few batteries here. Few batteries. We'll try and move this and hopefully not wreck anything. Oh, power supply, not the power supply. We haven't time for a power supply tonight. We got one fix anyway. Thanks for everybody that stuck with me. Only 27 watching now, but hey, you guys deserve something. There was one ease I think needs a Chinese inboard. Well, we try a Chinese inboard. We had some difficulty with one of the Chinese inboards last week, so we'll try and slap a Chinese inboard in one of these. Whichever one says 20 volts. There's one of these I did a volt check on earlier on. It's like 20 volts. 19. Let's see. No. 13. This must be the 20 volt there. We're opening the 20 volt there. 19.6. So we'll put these away and we'll open that one. And hopefully it's a board, because we just about got time for a board, and we can pull out our hackle machine, which is always fun. No, the power supply's there. I still have it. I have more useless things than it lying in here, to be quite honest with you. It's not something I'd throw away. At least we've got some, at least you can see the stream now. I still have it. $398, $398, $398, $398. As I suspected, we got even voltage, good sales. Time for Chinese on board. Okay, yeah. Chinese on board it is. Nope, sorry about the camera work. Just getting that one of my plugs here. Sorry. Here we go. This here device came all the way from Japan, so in honor of that we have to do this. Bang the gong. I always like to bang the gong. Anyway, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. There we are. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. So we'll unplug that and get some Chinese in boards. Thank God for Asia this evening. We had Chinese boards and we've got a machine from Japan. It's broke, but anyway, it'll be alright. like a glove. Free milk in the morning. Made me moo. Never say J-Bubs. Thank you very much, James. At least the stream's not buffering now. We'll get this done and we'll probably call it fixed, hopefully shortly. We'll put our jet machine away. The Japanese might not have warned anybody about Pearl Harbor. However, they did make a nice desoldering tool. And they said with 3. So that's anyhow. Let's go. Oh, this one, and this one, and this one. Might as well heat up the hot glue gun when I'm at it. And the soldering iron. Does the job. That thing is brilliant. I love it. I love it. Great for desoldering. Expensive as hell, but you know, a doctor can't work without his tools, can he? Thanks to everyone who stuck it around. Hey, I know there's only 33 watching. Hey, thanks for watching a suboptimal stream. We had a lot of suboptimal nailers, and then we had a good fix, and we had suboptimal internet then. So it was suboptimal, but it was out of my control. So there's nothing I could have done about it. Nice. Oh, we didn't like that, did we? We got a little spark. I couldn't afford them 2 of them PC fixer. The budget only stretched for 1. Oh yes, I think we're all right. Anyway, We soldered everything, we just had to stick down the wee heat sensor, which gave us trouble last week, if you remember. It's almost a worried here with and tools and everything. It's mad. Thanks to everybody who hung on. We got 49 likes in the suboptimal stream, so we'll take it. Let the glue cool. Hang on. That should do it now. That should be pretty cool now. This could be the last fix of the evening, gentlemen. Maybe time for Doctor Lefthandthread to go to bed. Oh, look at that. I'm calling that fixed, guys. Right, so we're going to turn this around. Hopefully it doesn't buffer too much. Oh, let's see. Oh, what a night. What a night. Another night in the trenches. Oh, 30 still watching, so thank you very much. Yeah. Those of you who stuck it out. But we're calling that fixed. We got her a sub saw and a battery fix, so we're not too bad. We didn't do too bad this evening. Yeah, it's a thermal resistance sensor and the blue boards. I think that's probably what it is. But we have no stream next week because it's Easter Sunday, and we will have an epic stream hopefully in a fortnight's time. We'll see what happens. 2 fixes better than nothing, absolutely. We got there in the end. Those nailers are there. One of them's fired 65,000 nails. It's time to hang them up, you know. Yes, James, I do get cases where customers send tools and the fix is very simple. I have tools over there. Probably the fixes are very simple when I get time to look at them. One of them's quite easy, I know, and maybe I can think of a few. There's a few Milwaukees, and there's not much wrong with them there. I could have pulled them out, but no. Hey, somebody asked for their SIP saw. They got their SIP saw. You're going to look later and update for what? The blue sensor and thermal resistance. Milwaukees are the best to fix. They're the easiest to fix. There's Jarlath. Thank you, Jarlath, for joining the stream. It was about a suboptimal without internet. I don't know what went wrong there. I just went a bit dodgy. And it was the weather. The weather was bad. It must have been something to do with that. I think it was something to do with that. I even have a little BT sender here. Is that still going? I think it is. I think it is. Unless unless she tripped out or something. No, she didn't drop out. She's all right. She's still going. So, guys, thanks for watching. We done the 2 hours anyway. It was a good fix. I knew I could do it. I knew it would take a bit of determination. We've been there before. We've been in the trenches before. It's a pity you couldn't have seen it a bit better. The nailers were, they're kaput. I've said good night to them. I'm going to put them onto a box and say that's it. You know, that's the story of them. Yeah, the nailer and the battery was a good fix. So 2 out of 5 tonight. Not a great rate, but we'll do better in 2 weeks' time. We're off next week for Easter. We're going to take a break. Going to take Mrs. Left Hand Thread out a run, and we will try again as we do every week. And keep liking and watching the videos. Of some good battery videos. Of a good battery video out a few years ago there, and we'll have plenty of videos. I think a video scheduled up until the 19th of April, so we've plenty of YouTube videos there. Has to be the weather for the bad internet, because it stopped and then it mended again. So I don't know. Do I work at cordless hoovers? Generally no, and I'm going to have to be very selective for the foreseeable, because I have about 3 months work here, just sitting here waiting for attention. So it's a problem, and I never got more job offers than I got this week. I've turned down about 20 jobs this week for sure. Yeah, thank you very much, Jared. Thank you. Well, we done the 2 hours, Jared, and thanks for sticking with me. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll do it all again. We don't know what we have, but we'll definitely have something, because we've got so much there. There's just so much sitting there. It's unbelievable. Good stream, bad. Thanks, Darren. Darren came to visit me last Easter. So thank you, Darren. It's actually up, and I've reposted that as well. Thanks to everyone who stuck. No, I'm not going to eat too many chocolate eggs. I'm watching my beautiful doctor body, you know. I'm trying to keep myself sexy. See if I can attract some of the female viewers, you know. I have a very low return of female viewers, so I just think I'm just going to have to work on my body. Oh, it's been a year, Darren. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, PC Fixer. I'm not sure that the Metabo batteries are too fixable. They are problematic. I don't know if we can get boards. I haven't had much experience fixing the Metabo batteries, but the general consensus is PC Fixer could tell you anyway. Thank you very much, J-Bobs. I've been trying my best on Facebook. The other guy who's copying me is still reposting some of my older videos. He actually reposted a video of me complaining about him, which is audacious. But anyway, we'll just have to live with it. Thank you very much. Everybody watch me on here. Everybody watch me on TikTok, and everybody watch me on Facebook. But I think TikTok's kind of fucked for now, because I can't be putting up good repair videos for a guy that's got 11,000 followers to grow his profile as a fake me. No, Darren says the Metabo's a dead duck. I think PC Fixer told me the same thing as well. Some here for you to cut chucks or strip down. I'll tell you what I might do for you. I have a chuck on here. Putty didn't say earlier, because I could have cut a chuck off for you tonight. So I have one to do. Thank you very much, JPC Nova. I would have hoped to give you a better coverage. The stream buffered so much, it was terrible. And thanks for everybody who stuck it out. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about my balls, PC Fixer, because I've discovered one of them's bigger than the other two. Oh, before I go, I got to tell you guys, I had an interesting experience during the week. I made an attempt to get my penis entered into the Guinness Book of Records, but I didn't manage it because the lady threw me out of the library before I got the chance. So good night, guys. thank you very much for watching, and thanks for everybody who stuck it out. Like a stream. Good night. With that, I bid you a fond farewell. See you in a fortnight's time. See you on the side of Easter.